Travis Kelce, but now it's what? McCole Hardman?
Yeah.
Is your third option?
He's solid, though.
He's pretty good, yeah.
He's fast, too. They got speeches.
Yeah, and you got Clyde. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's nice, too.
I think that's why they lost the Super Bowl, also because they don't have as great a defense as Tampa. So it was hard to keep up.
Two things that I saw in that Super Bowl were that the Kansas City offensive line was noticeably stripped to bare. Yeah. And Pat Mahomes had to scramble for like 400, almost 500 yards in the Super Bowl, which is like the most amount of yards scrambled by a quarterback in any game ever, let alone the Super Bowl. Yeah.
He wanted to play his life.
So
he didn't make it happen though. He had a few passes and he threw it.
He had a through pay, and they just went through the hand. They just hit people in the helmets, dude. Like that.
Going and turning around like this behind his head, just picking the ball.
And like it just like there was a touchdown pass to Travis Kelce that just went like right through his hands, hit him in the face mask, and he was just kind of like I can't believe I just fucking dropped that.
You know all he can do to like try to win that game. He just didn't have the help. The defense didn't help him out because they have 31 points.
The D-line got to him every time. Yeah, no, the D-line got to him every time, and his receivers were dropping passes. Like, that's just kind of like the worst two things that could possibly happen to you. In terms of an offense, an O-line breakdown and just receivers drop passes. Like, that sucks. Yeah. Especially when your quarterback's literally... Like, you've seen the photo of him, like, slinging it from, like, on his fucking side before he hits the ground, right?
Right field.
That's fucking crazy. That's what I mean. It looked like he picked up a grounder and he was like trying to like throw it to first.
If any other QB does that, it's either going out of bounds or it's picked off. Any other QB.
Or their shoulder's going to come out of the socket.
Yeah, facts, dude. Or they're landing on their elbow and like they're just getting fucked. That's dunzo. Mahomes definitely practices that throw.
That's what I'm saying. He practices that throw. He practices no lookers.
That's probably. I mean, that specific throw is probably like a danger scenario throw that like he practices just does like every once in a while. But like
I'd say once every practice if I'm being honest.
What? Just like the scramble dive throw?
Scramble dive throw, just in case. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm sure he knows they're gunning for him, right? Yeah. Defenses are going to be gunning for him.
And I guess.
I mean, shit. Same with every quarterback, but...
Yeah, I mean, true.
But especially Mr. Patty.
Mr.
Krabby Patty. That fucker.
Mr. what?
Mr. Krabby Patty. That's what I call him. We're on a nickname basis. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, you and Patrick Mahomes are on a nickname basis together?
Personally?
What does he call? Yeah. What does he call you?
What?
What does Pat Mahomes call you?
G-Dog.
G-Dog.
I mean, you know, I know
Krabby Patty and G-Dog. That's what you guys.
Yeah, that's what we got.
I was Tiger Woods, you know. Taught him how to do the stinger shot. I taught him how to do that back when I was back at the PGA Tour in 07.
You?
Yeah.
Back in 07.
Yeah.
Back in 07 when you were 6 years old.
Yeah, I taught him that.
Okay.
You were like, "Yo, Tiger." Like, "Yo, Tiger, check this out."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I taught him about it. Yeah, I taught him a lot. That's how I'm.
Yeah. That's why you use irons in every.
Yeah, I don't use driver. I use all irons. I play pretty damn good.
We play golf.
That's how my brother plays. That's how my brother plays golf. Yeah.
It's not honestly.
Would you say we're pretty good at golf? Honestly.
I mean, wait, we were playing last week.
We should do like a below the cap, like how the Capital One does like the.
This is what I'm saying.
Does like the team. I suck at golf though, like, dude. I would need so much practice. I fucking suck at golf.
No, it's fine. AJ's pretty nasty.
Really? I can't make contact when I drive the ball pretty much ever, dude.
You do that.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just be out there recording the entire time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Start
that'd be
a YouTube
sick.
channel. Start a YouTube channel.
We have one. Below the Cap is streaming on YouTube.
Oh, there you go. Follow or like and subscribe.
Smash that like button, guys.
Give us a subscribe.
Very soon,
Post notifications
very
on.
soon we're coming up with the video.
Yeah, you need a.
We got the camera. We just
Do a special episode of, you know.
No, I mean I could set it up. I could have set it up.
Tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
You have a camera?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
They have. This is true, guys.
But I have to use it to film one of my final projects because like I have to do.
Oh, is that a rented one?
It's from that. I took that from out of Edwards, basically, out of the studio.
You stole it.
No, it was given to me.
Stole it.
No, I did. No, I did not steal it.
You permanently borrowed it. I'm kidding.
I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear that I did not steal anything
No,
from the Edwards studio. It was given to me by Professor Rossler. So
Shout out Professor.
this is the second time I've given Rossler a shout out on the show.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, because I want to do this. So, quiet on the set. Because the draft is not very running back heavy.
Yep.
What time is it? 50?
Oh, it's tomorrow. I'm tripping. What is wrong with you?
What, the draft?
It's tomorrow.
Holy fuck, dude.
Tomorrow.
Fuck, dude. The draft is tomorrow. Holy fuck, the draft is tomorrow.
Your guys' content is going to go through the roof.
Yeah, we might have a little live. We're going to see what we can do.
Don't make any promises you can't keep.
Nah, I know. We're going to see what we can do about tomorrow for you guys. See if we can have a little something for the draft tomorrow.
Yeah, that's facts, though.
You might got it. You know.
All right.
If you know, you know.
Is AJ going to be there for real?
We don't know.
I'm sure he don't even know.
He don't, probably. We're going to figure it out, though. We're going to figure it out. Tonight,
Shit.
Figure all this out.
Yeah, all right.
But give TV determined. We get back to this.
So outside of Najee Harris and Travis Etienne, the draft is not very running back heavy.
Oh, fuck. Shit, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm getting a call.
You can take it in my room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Outside of Najee Harris and Travis Etienne, the draft is not very running back heavy. So I am going to give my list of what I believe to be the top 10 running backs currently in the league. And then I guess you can give your thoughts on it as I go, basically. Well, okay, so to start, I have because I'm starting from 10, but the 10 and 9 are two exceptions. 10 is Christian McCaffrey. 10 is Christian McCaffrey because he got injured 3 games into the season, and I'm just putting him. And I completely understand that even when he's injured, he's still like a top 5 running back in the league. I totally get that. I get that, but because he didn't play. Because he didn't.
So, are you doing yours based off of last season?
I'm doing it based off of last season going into this one. That's why. So McCaffrey's at 10. But dude, okay, he played in 3 games. 3 games, 5 touchdowns, 75 yards a game, 14 first downs, 149 reception yards with almost 9 yards per reception. That is absolutely fucking. And he played 3 games, 2.5 games basically. That is absolutely fucking crazy. Yeah. He's going to come back. He's going to come back, dude. And that's what I'm saying. Sam Darnold is going to have a much better season next year because he has better receivers, just a better offensive line, a top 10 running back in the league. He's going to be Sam Darnold is going to be much better next season. At 9, for pretty much the same reason, Saquon Barkley. Again, he's arguably a top 3 running back in the league, but because he didn't play pretty much at all last season, and these are last season stats. So these are the ones I'm giving now. 2019 season, Saquon Barkley rushed for 1,003 yards, 45 first downs, 6 touchdowns, 77 yards a game. He's just he is the fresh breath of the Giants offense before they picked up Kenny Golladay and Kyle Rudolph, right? They got right. So now, dude, the Giants could low key win the division next year. Every team in our division in the NFC East has gotten way better this season. Because now the Giants have a way better offense. The Cowboys re-signed Dak, so Dak's still gonna be Dak. He's still gonna be there. And Philly has solved their quarterback issue, or at least they've solved the Carson Wentz dilemma. So now they have solved their Carson Wentz issue. So now they can kind of take Jalen Hurts where he stands now and kind of move from there, which is good for them because now it's just because you don't no locker room or even organization can thrive when you have just the drama of what was Carson Wentz and Doug versus Doug Peterson versus Jalen Hurts, Yeah. So it's just kind of it's just good that it's over for the Eagles and now they can just move on. And obviously Washington is way better than they were last year too. But yeah, I'm putting McCaffrey and Saquon at 10 and 9 because they didn't play last year, but they're still pretty much better than everybody else that I could include in this. So, like, they are still on the list regardless, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. At 8, on the Chicago Bears, David Montgomery. 1,070 yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns, and he was 100.53 total yards a game, which is 8th in the league. Have you ever seen clips of like David Montgomery breaking tackles and like look up David Montgomery like 40-yard run and like he if the Bears could actually get a quarterback that's not a complete piece of shit under center, the Bears would have Allen Robinson as their number 1 wide receiver. They would have they have Jimmy Graham, right? No, they have somebody else. They have somebody. Who do they have? They have. It's not Greg Olsen. They have. Whatever. They would have Allen Robinson. They would have a good quarterback, and then they would have David Montgomery, and that's. And the Bears always have a good defense because they have Khalil Mack, dude. So like they're.
They just don't do anything else.
No, they just. The Bears are the most cursed franchise of ever having a quarterback ever. Like that's just. Can you imagine if Russell Wilson went there when he's like if Russell Wilson went to the Bears, dude? Like.
Mahomes went there.
What to the Bears?
Him or Deshaun or
the fact that they passed up.
what do you think about Lamar?
That was the same draft. That wasn't. That was.
Lamar was 32. They had Trump that year. They didn't take him.
Yeah, they took Mitch, right?
I think in one of those years, I think they took Mitch the year that Mahomes and Sean was there. Took Mitch.
I can't believe you took Mitch Trubisky. You take Mitch Trubisky over Deshaun Watson, dude.
Or Patrick Mahomes. They're in the same draft.
Yeah, but Pat Mahomes, but like a lot of people slept on Pat Mahomes. You know what I mean? Like and like not that they get a pass for it, but like Pat Mahomes wasn't as advertised as like I can't believe they passed on Deshaun Watson. Like I get why teams passed on Pat Mahomes because like he wasn't like because he wasn't like he wasn't the same branded school like Clemson is. He didn't get like the same amount of TV and press coverage that Deshaun Watson got. So like I get why they passed on him, but like I don't know why the fuck they passed on Deshaun Watson. You know, like that blows my mind. Okay, surprising one at 7. James Robinson on the Jacksonville Jaguars went undrafted, and then ran for 1,070 yards, which is tied for 5th with David Montgomery. He ran for 101 total yards a game, which was 7th in the league. 7 rushing touchdowns, and he clocked 76 yards per game, which was 6th in the league. Like James Robinson carried the Jacksonville Jaguars offense last year, which is astounding to say out loud because they went 1-15.
Yeah.
So like I think getting Trevor Lawrence allows them to be. I think like not that they're going to win 8 or 9 games by any standard. I mean they could if Trevor Lawrence like is as advertised and he's the second coming of Christ on like at quarterback. But I think having a guy like James Robinson who's putting up this type of numbers going undrafted, and then you're getting like arguably the best college quarterback like supposedly of the last like 10 years. Like the Jags are going to begin to improve, and you can make the case that it started with James Robinson. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. 6, Jonathan Taylor. I did this before. Tied for 6th with 11 rushing touchdowns, 5 yards per attempt, 78 rushing yards a game, which is 5th in the league. He's finished with 1,169 rushing yards, which was 3rd behind Derrick Henry and Dalvin Cook as a rookie. And then he finished 3rd in the league in rushing yards, and he was 11th in attempts.
Huh? Ain't no way.
Third in rushing yards, and he was 11th in attempts.
Look at it right now.
Yeah, like he and I'm saying with these types.